Get ready, boys. Come out of there!
I was in San Diego, M. Dot was in San Jose, so he basically sent me the script via Dropbox, and I got to read it, and then he also sent me just my sides and the things that I was supposed to do. And I had my own setup, my own studio that I had, and it wasn't ideal, but the quality was good enough for him. I sent him a sample and he said it sounded good, so then I just went for it.
Yeah, I like that guy Simmons. You know, he's so professional. He can't even call the guy an asshole. Well, he kind of did in his own way.
It was, he did give me a deadline that was sort of flexible, but, you know, I wasn't a huge role. You know, I wasn't one of the main people, so I probably had a total of, I don't know, maybe like 100 lines, or maybe not even that many. So I busted it out in about 3 days, and it was just, you know, going until I felt I had satisfied all the options I could do and all the things I thought that he might want.
But nothing. So we make sure and pay those kids a special visit.
And there was an initial of me doing the voice and sending it to him, and then having him come back and say, "You're not mean enough. You need to get louder and more aggressive." And so then I, and he kind of taught me that animation characters, you need to super overact. Like, if you need to be angry, you need to be like insane angry.
What's it say, boss? Come on, huh?
Because that voice then, you think you're getting, like, I was doing a lot of movement and a lot of physical things when I was saying the words to try to bring my anger out. And those things don't translate into the animation, so you have to bring it out in the voice. So it was a new experience in doing that. So I got them all done and sent them to him, and he said they were great. And
don't play stupid. He's your brother. You know he's the Nightmare Hunter.
At the time, I was actually going through some, I guess you'd call them personal shifts, and I was finding out that there was some stuff in me I needed to handle, and it just so happened that some of the things happened to be a little bit of, we'll call it latent, or anger that I really didn't know I was carrying around in my body.
Ooh, yeah.
And so when M. Dot asked me to do the character and he told me who it was, my intuition immediately said, this might be good for the process, we'll call it processing I was doing with myself on some inner work I was kind of handling at the time. So it was actually a valve or a portal for myself to sort of work through some of that stuff.
Yeah.
I did, whenever I was doing this character, because he was supposed to be super angry and murderous and, like a killer. He was basically a killer in the movie. That I was really able to, through doing the voice and trying to pull that emotion out of me, it was therapeutic in a way. And by the time I was done with each session, I was exhausted most of the times. And
good night, sweetheart.
There was one scene for sure where I remember holding a pillow to my chest, and as I was saying the lines, I was hitting the pillow and making whacking noises, and that also added to the voice as I was hitting the person. And
I don't know where you've been all these years, but you should have never come back.
Do you want to do one of his lines that you remember?
Yeah, go ahead, kill him, boys, now!
there was there was a lot of them like that. So
that's probably about as close as I can get. Love it. Ooh, Miss Marie. Well, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm happy, so happy. I'm happy, I'm happy.
So it was the most interesting one that I've done with him, and exciting to just know that process went on, and then to come here and be able to watch it and to see my voice on the computer screen with this thing moving and taking my voice and turning it into something that's going to entertain people, or at least create this big huge movie that he's doing. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, I'd definitely do it again in a heartbeat for sure.
This guy who's been causing trouble every time fresh meat comes into town?
Yeah, so to everyone out there who's either just watched or going to watch I Am Nightmare, just know that there's no one out there doing the things, well, there might be one or two, but I don't know of them, that are doing the things that M. Strange is, and just to give you an idea of how special it is to have one guy on his own making feature-length animation films and coordinating it and scheduling it and storyboarding it and writing the script and doing all the graphics and coordinating all the legal stuff that's necessary. I mean, it's a pretty profound situation for movie making in this day and age. But it's also proof that it can be possible too, and anyone out there, if they put their heart and mind and soul into something, can make it happen. So, I mean, it's inspiring just to see it happen. It's inspiring to be in it, and it's inspiring to know that these things can be possible with effort and discipline, And yeah, if anyone did have any questions for me, you can reach me at Damon Barry, DamonBarry at yahoo.com. I've done some other acting and potentially could be doing more in the future. And, if anybody ever had any questions about any of that, I'd love to, help you out and see if there's anything that I could help you with. So it was great talking to everybody. Have a great time watching the movie, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks.
So full of love, oh my boss. So full of happiness, oh my boss. So full of love, oh my boss. So full of happiness, cardboard box.
Me gusta la ensalada. Me gusta la ensalada, el pollo con papas. Te voy a llevar a una cena esta noche.
motherfucking head, baby. Right on the chest.
¡Viva la revolución del Eraserhead!
Fall down. Perfect ending. All right. All right.
Oh God, can I get out of